This new FNAF fan game called Five Nights to Remember is one of the craziest FNAF games out there, with multiple plot twists, new mechanics every night, mini games, absolutely terrifying jump scares, and whatever this thing is. This brand new FNAF fan game that was released at the time of recording 3 days ago, it's based before the Freddy Fazbear restaurants, dating all the way back to the Fredbear diner. But this game isn't so new. This is an updated version of the game from 8 years ago. The game back then wasn't really scary looking, and it was kind of plain, to be honest. Since then, they made some crazy improvements to the updated version of the game, which you'll be able to see later in this video. But the story of the game is this. It's been 3 years since the tragedy. The newly established Fazbear Entertainment has attempted to turn the public's perception of the once beloved Fredbear's family diner around with a hit show and a new line of animatronics. And they want you to join the Fazbear family as a night watchman. Now that you know a bit of history about the game and its story, let's get into the gameplay of this absolute beauty of a game. The opening of the game starts off with a short cutscene with the mother and their child. The kid is telling his mom he left his Bonnie plushie at the restaurant and he wants to go get it back. But the mother said, "We'll go get it tomorrow," and the child says, okay. Does this have to do anything with the game? Absolutely not. Not that I know of. Then you go to start night 1, and before every night, there's a hint on how to win the night. Always flash your office doorways. Your life could depend on it. These are so much more useful than the phone guy, because sometimes in this game, this guy's literally useless. We don't have doors in this game. All we have is a flashlight and a tape recorder, which can be used for once they enter your office. They do a little dance. I don't know why. It's kind of funny. But while they're in there, you play the tape recorder and they go back to the stage. But don't use it too much because the tape recorder is a little broken, so you can't rewind the tape to play it again. The only animatronic that is active this night is Spring Bonnie. I have no idea why, but this man has no eyelids. There's not a thought in that head. Anyways, whenever he's on your right door, you can flash him and it'll stun him at the door for a little bit until he just starts tweaking out and really wants to go into your office. He's literally tweaking out. We're just not letting him get in the office. But that's not it for this night, because there's one animatronic that I didn't mention, and it's the mystery animatronic that's wrapped in a box. It kind of works like the puppet, but instead of holding it, you just have to press it and it'll load back up. Now you know all the mechanics for night 1. Once you beat night 1, you get a mini game, which is probably my favorite part of this game. Like, it's so adorable. All you have to do is collect the light color objects, which will increase your score. But if you get the dark color objects, you lose one of your 3 lives, and you want to keep these 3 lives because after you beat the mini game, you get a reward which will help you throughout the night. Night 2 begins, and the tip says for you to use your tape wisely, but we already knew that. In this night, Fredbear will start moving around, and he works the same way as Spring Bonnie. He'll appear on the left side behind the curtains just peeking through, and you can use your flashlight to stun him. But if he gets into your office, you have to use the tape to reset him back to the stage. Same way as Bonnie. Also in this night, the phone guy tells us it was a good idea for us not to let them into our office last night, which obviously I don't want to die. Then he went on to explain what that animatronic is in that box.
Also, one more thing, the animatronic in Camp 2 didn't really talk about him much last night, but I think you deserve to know what's actually going on in there. It's this fidgety old robot we've had for God knows how long. It's actually like one of the first ever animatronics that our owner built, but no one really likes it, so it's just way too old and no one cares about fixing it up or using it.
That's all he says this night. This night, you really don't need to use the cameras. Just keep it on the music camera and wind it up. Put the cam down, check both sides with a flashlight. And that's really it for night 2. Nothing hard, and then you get another minigame. Night 3 is where things start getting serious, because the company has bought new animatronics for the restaurant, putting the old ones in the back and replacing them with spring lock suits. But those aren't the only new animatronics that are added, as Chica and Foxy also decided to join us, just adding more hectic to the nights. Foxy mechanics are, if you hear laughter, you have to go to the camera and find him running down the hallway. Once he runs down, you go to the side that he was on and flash your light at them and he'll reset. Out of all the animatronics, I find Foxy being the most active, and also just props for Foxy's design. Definitely my favorite design of the whole game. For Chica's mechanic, all she'll do is be on the camera, and for her, all you have to do is switch out of the camera and she'll disappear. If you just stare at her, she'll just disable the cameras for a little bit. She doesn't jump scare you. For the brand new spring lock suits, they don't do anything or even is active. They just just stand there soulless. This night was kind of hectic, but not so much that I lost. So I beat the night first try as my movement was absolutely beautiful. Now for night 4, if you thought it was just Chica and Foxy they added, yeah, you're wrong. They also got Freddy and Bonnie to join the party. Freddy's mechanics, all you have to do, if you see him by the door, do not flash your flashlight at him, or else he'll take your flashlight away. For Bonnie, the monitor on your desk will turn on and you'll see Bonnie's face. That means you have to put your camera up and find Bonnie and stare at him until he leaves the screen. The phone guy tells us that there's a big party tomorrow and we need to make sure everything is perfect and nothing goes wrong. But how if they just keep adding more to the chaos? Like, how you expect something not to go wrong? At least I still had my movements though. But they wouldn't be as effective this night because this happened. No! Fredbear, no! I'm sorry! Freddy, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to! No! Ew, what is that? What did they turn me into? Yep, that's what we get stuffed into. Definitely not pretty. The next attempt, I wasn't making the same mistake twice. Nope, not touching you, Freddy. No, Freddy, leave! But Lord have mercy, I stuttered so crazy, I almost died. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! I stutter! There was plenty of moments I've almost died, but got it done on my second try. This time though, after you play the minigame, the night doesn't start. Instead, you get a cutscene. You go to the left side and you don't get anything except some yellow feet, which I don't know how I feel about that. But continuing, you go to the right side of the screen and you'll find Spring Bonnie on the floor with 6 different spirits surrounding him. You move towards him and it cuts off and night 5 begins. The phone guy tells us something went wrong at the birthday party today. Someone volunteered to be inside the Springlock suit. They followed all the procedures and it still failed, killing him inside. The company wants us to make sure nobody breaks into the restaurant and to make sure nobody sees what happened. And oh my goodness, he is hideous. The night begins and he takes no time at all to enter your office, and Lord, he is ugly. But also the spirits of the OG Spring Bonnie and Fredbear are still in here as spirits. But instead of Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica being active, Golden Freddy decided to take all their places. So realistically, there's 4 animatronics active this night, but really it's 8 trying to attack you. God help me through this night because I don't know how much attempts this might take. No! Bro, please. Please, please. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Please. Please, please, please. Get out. Please. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness, get out, bro. Oh my god, that is so rewarding. Give me that fat paycheck. Give me that paycheck. No eyelids whatsoever. $100. Oh my god, I risked my life for $100. Not gonna lie, you need to give me a minimum of half a grand, then maybe I'll take the job. But once you're done looking at your disappointing paycheck, the screen loads and some shadow starts bugging out in front of you, and then it cuts to the credits, which I skipped by accident. There is a 6th night, but it's the old version of the game, which, to be honest, isn't too great. Ah! But that's the main game, which in my opinion has been the most fun I've had in a FNAF game for a while. Like, I genuinely enjoyed playing this game. It's not too hard that the game is just unfun at that point. It just has the right amount so the game isn't too easy to win, which I can appreciate them for doing, because if the game's too hard, I'm not playing it, to be honest. But that isn't all the game has to offer, because there is a custom night mode, and every time you beat a night, you unlock a character. And you know what? For celebration of me hitting 200 subscribers, I'll do one of these custom night for you guys. And well, it was easy. But now that I beat the night, I unlocked a new character, and well, time to see what she does. Oh my god, that scared me.
I think it's time to bring up the elephant in the room. What is the deal with pineapple on pizza? I don't know
what is going on. Nah, pineapple on pizza is gas. Get out of here. Move. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna say the same thing? Oh my goodness, you yapper! Yeah, shut your mouth. The next characters you can unlock are from the Night 6 mode and the 2 other custom night modes. And these are the animatronics you can unlock. But that's 5 nights to remember. Alright, I know you're probably confused right now, but remember the kid that we saw earlier? Yeah, ends up he's not useless after all. Shout out to Dark Tours for this clip, by the way. If you beat Custom Night and the 6th night, you get the true ending of the game. In this ending, you walk around as Freddy and is following Fredbear. While you're walking around, in the background, it's saying, "Save him." Once you have followed Fredbear, you see the crying child in the front asking for us to help him find his Bonnie plushie that he left here so he can sleep. We go back and find his plushie, but when we go to give it to him, William Afton done kill the kid. And then it ends there. And now that's the end of Five Nights to Remember. And once again, thank you guys for the support lately. It's been amazing these last weeks. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see y'all next week.